Hi all, welcome to Night Rips. And as Monty Python liked to say, and now for something completely different. So you see I have a lot of cards laid out in front of me, and one of the things I wanted to share with you, because I am a collector at heart, y'all know I am actually working towards finishing up my Top Stadium Club collection, at the every base set. And what I wanted to do is go over a set that I've never broke on camera, simply because, just to let you know, especially being a set collector of old stuff, a lot of stuff I don't find in packs. Sometimes the stuff I find comes to me like this. I find them off of blind boxes. I might, see one or two cards and things and decide, oh, go ahead and buy that. They might mention what it is. I might just recognize it. So today I wanted to show one of those products. That is 2008 Top Stadium Club. But before I do that, and I'm not going to zoom in, we're going to go and just go through what's in this set, what I've gotten so far, and why this set is honestly a huge pain to try to collect. I definitely want to invite you to join the channel. We are pushing to 1,000 subscribers and making great progress. I was looking at my graph today and it is growing. So be part of that surge. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notify bell. Again, a lot of Stadium Club, a lot of old stuff, new stuff when it comes out, just not coming out very fast. So come join the party. Now let's go talk about some history of Stadium Club before I actually start going into what 2008 was. So as we all knew, 1980 was special. It was the year that Topps was no longer the monopoly. You had the triopoly. You had Topps, you had Donruss, you had Fleer. Around the late 80s, matter of fact, 89, there was another player that came into it. That player by the name of Upper Deck. Well, just to show you what they were up against, in 1989, Topps looked like this. This is actually a Candy Sierra from 1989. Kind of a plain looking card, a lot of stats on the back. It's that old card stock, nothing too fancy. But what Upper Deck came out with, and this is not an 89, this is actually 91, their cards looked more like this. Now, of course, this is a Bo Jackson, just the profile shot. What you'd find was a lot more action shots in Upper Deck. And on top of that, if you looked at the back, you actually had a second photo. This was not cardstock. This was actually that glossy material. And they really reduced the amount of stats because, honestly, even in the late 80s, even though people didn't say it, TLDR was truly it. Nobody looked at the back like nobody looks at the back today. Well, these obviously, whenever Topps was selling this was roughly, I'll say around 50 cents a pack. Upper Deck was a little bit more. So what Topps decided, because I'll drop Bo, what Topps decided to get into was a little bit higher end card. That was the beginning of Topps Stadium Club, and that started in 1991. Matter of fact, there's a nice Tim Wallish from 1991 Stadium Club. Now you notice the card stock was a little bit thicker. The images was a little bit better. It was really focused on the photography. Matter of fact, they advertised running on Kodak film. They also made sure to keep the logos, the print, if you compare it to what it was in 89, it's a lot more minimal. You don't have borders. It's photo all the way to the side. And whereas you saw Reds, you saw Candy Sierra in nice big, of course, Topps up here, it was actually kind of subdued here. The other thing that Topps did, they made the back a little bit different. Now, it was kind of cool. They actually showed the picture of the rookie card. Of course, this would be a Topps rookie card. And they made the stat block quite a bit smaller. So that was all in good, and they started off pretty heavy. Matter of fact, if you look at 1992, and I've actually finished the 92 set, that was a total of 900 cards. So from 91 until 2003, Topps Stadium Club was king, and these were going for $2 to $3 a pack. After 2003, Topps took a break. So for 5 years, from 2004 to 2007, they never made Stadium Club. in 2008, they decided we might as well make Stadium Club once again. Because, if you look at the 2003 set, there was only 125 cards. It was really, really reducing. They decided to go back up and create this. It was going to be you have to say 189 card. Should have been 190, but they lost the license to put in Mickey Mantle cards. So there was a 189 card base set. Now that was made up of different parts. We're going to go over what that is here in a second. But I will say that the last 35 cards, and I have none of those in this set, the last 35 cards were all autographs. And they're autographs by rookies, especially some of the big rookies that we'll see by the name of Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer, Joey Votto, Evan Longoria. Some great names there that honestly, trying to find them today, you're going to spend, a few $100s per card, which another reason why I don't have them. Now, I will say, and matter of fact, 2008 did not sell well at all. Matter of fact, after 2008, Topps took another break. They went from 2009 to 2014. They didn't make Topps Stadium Club again. 2015, they kicked it back up, and they've made them up through this year. And assuming it actually comes out November 25th, we'll see. But they've not missed a year. So of the 30 years of Topps Stadium Club, 20 years have been covered so far. Now, I mentioned 2008 is a pain to collect. The 35 card autograph, that's part of it. Matter of fact, in my base set, I'm not even counting the 35 cards. That's going to be kind of a stretch goal that I'll get if I get all the other ones. So that's going to reduce it down to 149 cards. I don't have 149 cards here. When Stadium Club came out in 2008, it came out in two different varieties. There was obviously the hobby, and then there was the retail. What I have here is all retail. And the reason I know it's all retail is simply because of some of these cards to the side here, which we'll go over in a second. But cost for the packs, a retail pack, and I want to say it had 6 or 8 cards in it, was $3. A hobby pack, and hobby packs with, retail packs, no autographs. Hobby packs, you had a chance of pulling an auto 1 out of every 2 hobby packs. But of course, a hobby pack, 6 cards in it, cost $25. So again, this is a retail set, and I'll show you why in a second. But when it came to Stadium Club, the base set, it was actually broken up into 3 different sections. You had a 90 card base set, and Chase Utley being card number 1, and it looks much like every other Stadium Club that you've ever seen. Very minimal bottom here, very big on the photo, and the stat block was relatively, we'll say it's minor. It's not just stats over and over. The photo, granted, it's a crop from the front, but still there was a photo on the back. And let me go ahead and show you some of the cool ones that I pulled out. Of the first 90, this was really the current players. You had people like Big Papi, A-Rod, of course. Fielder. There's definitely some cool ones here. But the thing I definitely wanted to show, and what made this card so difficult, and actually I'll show you the first few cards here. Yeah, turn them right. Gonna mess up my collection just by showing y'all stuff. So if you look, we have Chase Utley, card number 1. We have Tim. Good Lord, I'm not gonna be able to talk tonight, but he was card number 2. And we have Todd Helton, card number 4. Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Matter of fact, if you go and look at every one of my cards, you're going to notice every third card is missing. And that was something they did with this set. They basically split every third card in this set, like Justin Upton here, is a numbered card to $9.99. So that right there will guarantee there's only going to be 999 complete sets of Topps Stadium Club from 2008. So every third card is going to be a numbered card, which is what makes this one hard to get. Pull some more cool ones out here. Obviously, you got to show Miggy Cabrera. And it wasn't even his rookie year. That's what's crazy. Of course, a nice Ken Griffey Jr. as a White Sox. Putting all these aside. These are just the main players. Total of 99. Trying to see. I didn't have it. There's also, well, this one's also going to be, yes, 317 of 999. So I have gotten 2 of the 50 numbered cards, just to tell you how hard it is. So that's just the first base set, the first 90 cards, even though it says 89. The 90th card, of course, being a numbered card. 91 to 100 are actually going to be legends, Hall of Famers. You know, Jackie Robinson, Mickey Mantle. Actually, maybe it's not Mickey Mantle that they messed up on. And actually, I'm going to go take a look at my notes real quick because I'm actually now confused. And I'm back, and it wasn't Mickey Mantle. It's Joe DiMaggio that they lost. So, can correct myself. Of course, I make enough mistakes, as you know. But yeah, it's Joe DiMaggio card that's missing. Of course, there's Honus Wagner, Nolan Ryan, Roberto Clemente, and Tom Seaver. Of course, the numbered cards, you know, where every third is a short print of $9.99 happens here too. Finally, so that gets you through the first 100 cards. Finally, the last 50 or 49, actually it would be 50 cards, are all rookies. And some cool rookies on here. You know, ones that getting their autographs will be hard. People like Clayton Kershaw, very young Clayton Kershaw. There's Garrett Mock. Now, the reason I have him sleeved up is if you notice, he's also numbered to $9.99. Again, every third card being a number to $9.99 came through the rookies too. So finishing that set is going to be hard. There's Joey Votto. And the reason I'm holding these out, I got some other cards I want to show you about that. I have to resort everything when I'm done. Here's nice Mad Max Scherzer. And just showing you, these are some of the cards that you would have to get autos for, the last 35 cards. So that would take you up through 150. And then after that was the autograph cards. Now that's the base set. But there was a second set that you could get. There were, and it was broken up the same way. There were these first day issue cards. And if you go through them, like there's that Justin Upton. Remember I showed you before I had Justin Upton numbered to $9.99. In this first day issue, there's no numbers. Now, the reason I know that this is a retail set is that if you notice, these are on the same card stock as the regular base set. Also, none of these are numbered. In the hobby boxes, they put these first day issues in a little bit thicker print or little card stock, and every one was numbered. I want to say to $5.99. Don't hold me to that because I'd have to go back and look at my notes again. Of course, you also had the legends in this one too. There's Ty Cobb and Ted Williams. And if I look at the numbers on there, there's 93 and 99. I don't have a 99 here. And I don't have a 93. You know, this is not a complete set. But these are not going to be numbered like the prior set. Now, the one other thing I did want to show, and it was more prevalent with at least the version of cards that I got in this set, was image variations. In the rookies, there were image variations of a lot of these cards. For example, I showed you Clayton Kershaw. He actually has a different image. And in the in the image variations, kind of like today, the would be unnumbered, whereas on this set, because this is a retail set, there is no numbered variations. But you can definitely see between the two, I do have both cards. Same way with, there's Joey Votto's variation. Or sometimes you get both variations in the same, and this is more common with the first day issues than it was the other cards, because it would be you get the base card and then you get a numbered image variation. I don't have any of those. So that's it. That's 2008 Stadium Club. Now I have a lot of work to do on this one, and this is a very difficult, again, there's only 999 complete sets that can ever be made of this set. And I obviously don't have one yet. I do have most, if not all, of the base. Actually, I'm missing a couple of the base 149. DiMaggio's not there, even though they didn't replace his number. And there is some places where there's a cutout DiMaggio. Very rare to find, but you can get it. And I'm not going to, it won't stop me from completing my base set. And then, of course, there's the 35 autographs. Once again, not going to use this to complete my base set. But there's going to be a lot of work here. This is probably going to be the part that's going to hold me from finishing my collection anytime soon. So I hope you enjoyed it. This is not going to be one that I'm going to be able to find a lot of packs to rip. But this is probably a set most people have never seen. So I definitely wanted to share it with you and show you, other than ripping the cards for camera, what else I do. It's why I'm over 4,000 cards into my Stadium Club collection. Of course, the 900 cards in 1992 takes a big chunk of it, but just to let you know where we are. So I hope you like this little quick review, kind of behind the scenes of what I do. I am a set collector at heart, and being a set collector, sometimes you just gotta piecemeal a bunch of stuff to make it work. So, hope you enjoyed this quick rundown. And if you like this is, like I said, I'm gonna do this. I've got a lot of stuff. I've done this. I'll probably do this every once in a while, just to let you see probably sets you've never seen before. And let me know if you like it. Drop anything in the comment section below. But we are also driving for that 1,000 subs. If you want to be part of that journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notify bell. Also, we're trying to also control the YouTube algorithm. Help me control it by hitting that thumbs up button. Appreciate taking the time to go behind the scenes of my collection, and I look forward to doing this and pack rips again here real soon. So until then, bye now.